You got George the Boxing Genius. What's going on, man? Dude, I had to get you. What's going on, man? What's up, man?
You guys came, so
Talk to me, bro. Did you watch the fight last night?
I watched the fight. Yes, I did watch the fight. The way I looked, I had Crawford, but I had Crawford on a unanimous decision. Got the TKO. So it's good for him in the 11th round. It was unexpected. He was getting to Shawn Porter slowly but surely. He was bringing him down.
How do you think the fight went? You think Porter did good?
Porter did good. Porter did what you obviously think he's going to do. He's going to have to. He did good. You're looking at Porter. Porter was looking better. Because like every fight Porter had fought, he looked better now than he was fighting Spence. He gets better in every fight. But people say comparing Spence to Crawford. Put it this way. Spence was in the crowd. And when Crawford knocked him out, he walked out and said, "Oh, no."
Come on.
He was a little disgusted. But, hey, why don't you just say you want to fight him so you guys get it?
Well, he's no longer a barbarian now, so.
Yeah, that's true. They should have it.
Make it happen.
The fight was great. The only thing I didn't like about this whole bullshit was the commentators. Between Desert Storm, Timothy Bradley, and Max Kellerman, the other two guys.
I think Andre Ward, he was.
Andre Ward was keeping a scorecard. His scorecard looked.
Andre Ward. Did you agree with Andre Ward's scorecard?
Well, in a while, yes. Before he hit the 10th round, I was agreeing with it. Because I think Crawford, like I said, he was getting to him slowly but surely. He was putting him down. But
with the early rounds you gave the Porter?
He gave, right. It was even Stevens to me until the 10th round. After that, things to me table changed.
But you don't think Porter looked good, man. Porter boxed a little bit.
But who is he gonna fight now?
He pressed. Porter, I think he announced his retirement. He's done.
Right, he's done. He lost 4 fights. He's lost 4 times. He lost to Kell Brook. He lost to Spence. He lost last night and to Keith Thurman.
He lost to Ugas.
And he lost to Ugas. So that's a fight that he got under his belt. That it would have been a loss to me. That was a loss.
So what's next for Crawford, dude?
What's next for Crawford is,
because you got Crawford as your number 1 pound for pound, right?
No, he's not. Who the hell? That's who the
Everyone says that he's number 1 pound for pound now because he beat Porter, and Porter is he was number 2.
Porter, number 2 bum.
Porter's a good fighter, man.
Porter's a good fighter, but Porter is just like a Desert Storm. Well, Timothy Bradley to me was better than him, but I'm saying, these guys are calling Crawford a number 1 pound for pound. When you have a guy, that's hateful. That to me, they don't recognize greatness. You got a guy by the name of Saul Canelo Alvarez, who's fought about 4 times in 1 year, in the period of time. Well, he had 3 of the 4 were champions undefeated. Now, Shawn Porter has a Crawford fights Shawn Porter with 3 losses. And you're telling me because he beats a guy with 3 losses, he's the number 1 pound for pound? What are you, fucking crazy or what?
He wasn't a champ either.
He's not a champ. Plus, the same weight class. This guy goes up weight classes. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 weight classes. And goes and beats people's butt, champions' butt.
Knocks them out.
So you're telling me that guy's not the number 1 pound for pound? Why? Because he's Mexican? That's what I think it is. Let's stop being racist and stop being idiots. Whoever's in boxing, who knows boxing, let's not be idiots. Let's realize greatness where it's at. Because to me, hey, I'm not going to tell you that Canelo is not the best. No, Cotto's the best. Come on. Let's be realistic about everything. In life.
No. Boo Boo and Charlo.
Or Boo Boo or Charlo.
Boo Boo looked good though. Boo Boo looked good his last fight.
Of course. Fight an Uber driver, anybody looks good. Fighting the shadow. You fight an Uber driver or a truck driver, you're gonna look good. Like my daughter was just saying, talking about the gym. He goes fight that guy in the gym, he's gonna look good. Of course he's gonna look good. He's fighting a guy who's a shadow boxer. But you know.
So what's next for Crawford? You think Spence is gonna strap him up?
I think they should fight. But
I think it's gonna be probably late 2020. I think
22, late 22.
22, yeah, 2022.
Yeah, it's gonna be late 22. And it all depends what the money looks like. If PBC allows it, now that Crawford's now with Bob Arum, things should work out. And honestly, to me, before even the fight starts, I'd take Crawford over Spence. And because of his, people talk about his skill sets. He got skill sets, he does. That's another thing. His skill sets are better than Canelo Alvarez. You must be crazy.
Whose skill set is better than Canelo?
That's what they were talking about last night, these guys, these idiots.
Nah, you must be crazy.
Yeah?
No, but Crawford's a bad dude. He's quick, he's explosive, he's fast, but he was getting caught.
Well, he gets caught.
The only thing is Porter, even his dad exposed him, though. His dad exposed him because he wasn't... I don't think Porter was the same Porter, man. Porter, he looked good early on the fight, but he wasn't...
He had a plan. He had to follow that script. It's not... what do you want him to do? Go in there brawl?
Yeah,
he
but
would have lost earlier.
Yeah, but he
would have lost earlier.
He wasn't ready, dude. He wasn't ready. It wasn't the same Porter. Porter looked good, but it wasn't the same Porter,
He was ready. Porter is the same Porter. The only thing is, don't forget, when Porter fought Spence...
Porter was ready, dude. Porter fucking threw like 1,000 punches that fight.
But come on, your styles make,
But I did see styles. Porter got caught a couple bit and he pulled back because he felt the power.
Right. Styles make boxing. If you fighting you fighting Spence, you cannot go in the same game plan you have with Spence to go with Crawford. No,
I understand that.
Right. So he went in there with a plan.
Just like Mikey Garcia.
Come on, man. Talk about Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia's the bomb.
No. So what I want to see is Crawford. No, this is the first time Crawford actually fought. Besides Kell Brook, but Kell Brook, he was already washed up. This is the first one.
He proved. He had to prove something to people.
Exactly.
Right.
But that's like Danny Garcia's going up in weight, right? But I think, to me, I gave Thurman more respect when he beat Porter than Crawford just did. I think.
Of course, he beat Porter a couple of years ago, 3 years ago.
Exactly.
Okay.
And he did the same thing with
Crawford
Danny Garcia.
was not even around.
But I would like to see Crawford take on a Keith Thurman. And I would like to see Crawford take on take Ugas.
Hey.
And then take on Spence.
But Keith Thurman,
that's what I would like to see.
Keith Thurman he's not even going to fight. Keith Thurman talks a lot of trash. Keith Thurman's not even going to fight. And if Keith Thurman fights, and he fights he fights Crawford, guess what? He'll get his ass whipped too.
That'll be a good fight, man.
He'll get his ass whipped also.
That'll be a good fight. Though.
I don't think so. I think Crawford will whip his butt much quicker than actually Porter's butt, like he did. To me, he takes care of Keith Thurman. You know why? Because Keith Thurman likes to brawl.
But what I'm saying is, now that Crawford is with Eddie Hearn, it seems that Eddie Hearn's backing him.
Right.
So if Eddie Hearn's gonna back him, and he's gonna represent him, even though he's independent, he left Bob Arum or whatever the case may be. I think he should go. I'm sorry. I think he should go with Eddie Hearn.
He's not with nobody yet.
I know, but I think he should go with Eddie Hearn. Just like Boo Boo. Boo Boo's with Eddie Hearn.
With the zone now, right?
Because Boo Boo he wasn't getting any fights. Same thing with Crawford. I think he needs to go with Eddie Hearn, man.
Not true, right?
If he gets with Eddie Hearn, I think Eddie Hearn will make these fights happen.
Did I think, he can make it happen. But, honestly, you're set. That'll be a good fight. But to me, honestly, the way I look at it, Keith Thurman will get punished much quicker than Porter against Crawford. Because Crawford, don't forget, he started the fight the same way. Crawford came from orthodox, then he went to southpaw. That's what he did to Porter also. He went from orthodox to southpaw, and it was it. Took over.
So what do you think about Who do you got? Earl Spence or Crawford?
I got Crawford.
Crawford?
I got Crawford.
Nah, man.
I got Crawford.
Nah, man.
I got Crawford. What
No, I
could
don't
Spence
think so.
do to Crawford?
I think Spence will get him.
He could try to get him. Don't forget.
I think
there's one thing that people
he'll
don't
get him.
understand. Crawford has been
Spence.
tested. His chin been tested. Spence's spin has not been tested.
Yeah, of course it has.
Against who?
What do you mean against who?
Against who?
He's fought
Shawn
Porter.
That's it.
He fought
Shawn
Porter.
Porter hardly didn't touch him. Shawn Porter he didn't hardly hit him as much. And Shawn Porter's punches is not the same getting hit by Crawford than it is by Shawn Porter. Don't forget that. I mean, look at Spence. Porter fought Spence.
He fought Danny Garcia too. Danny Garcia got power. He whooped Danny Garcia.
Porter and Spence fought. He got caught by Spence, Porter. Did he go down? Did he get knocked out?
But I think Porter was ready for that fight, Bob. That's what I think.
That's not the Porter being ready. It is the power. When you go up and
I think Porter was
that's
distracted, dude.
That's why a lot of boxers, Danny Garcia, going up in weight to do what? To be beat up? He ain't gonna, if he don't carry his power, he ain't going to do nothing.
Oh man, you seen that fight? No, you didn't see it.
And we shall see. That's that's something we have to see. But I doubt if.
What about Mayweather come back out of retirement and fight Crawford?
Mayweather. You guys talk shit about Mayweather.
Mayweather or Julio Cesar Chavez Sr.?
That's who he should fight. That's who he should fight. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. Mayweather.
Or Macho Camacho Jr.
That'll be a good fight.